Assalamualaikum and a very good day. I bid to my lovely lecturer Ms. Izihar and to my fellow audience. First and foremost, I would like to start off with a question. Do you guys know what SDG stands for? Well, for those who didn't know, the 2030 Agenda for SDG, or its full form, Sustainable Development Goals, was adopted by the United Nations General Assembly in September 2015 with the goal of addressing the economic, social, and environmental dimension of sustainable development in a balanced and integrated manner. In this video, I would like to spread information about the 15th Sustainable Development Goal, which is Life on Land, and in action by World Wildlife Fund WWF that helps to solve one of the issues regarding the SDG mentioned. I want to deliver this topic because I think that nature is very crucial to all the living beings on Earth, including us humans. Despite being so important to us, we humans kept destroying our mother nature, hence why I choose this topic for my vlog. I am interested in this topic because I am a nature lover. I love being a part of nature, and it breaks my heart that we humans are destroying the lungs of Earth. Thus, I want to spread the information that I have gained from my research on this topic. In addition, I also have done a lot of intensive reading on this topic to make sure only the right information is given to the audience. Earlier, I have mentioned that I would like to talk about the 15th SDG. So, what is it, you may ask? According to the United Nations website, Life on Land is the 15th SDG, specifically focused on sustainable forest management, halting and reversing land and natural habitat degradation, successfully combating desertification, and halting biodiversity loss. All of this effort aims to ensure that the benefit of land-based ecosystem, including sustainable livelihood, are enjoyed for future generations. While all of the SDG are important in and of themselves, biodiversity is clearly the linchpin connecting them all. Essentially, without biodiversity, we would not exist, let alone develop. As the result of the enforcement of this SDG, the rate of forest loss has slowed, and progress is being made in managing forests sustainably and protecting biodiversity-rich areas. However, there are some serious issues under this SDG. For instance, declining trend in land productivity, biodiversity loss, and wildlife poaching and trafficking remain major concerns. Now that we have a clear understanding about the 15th SDG, which is Life on Land, we are going in depth about an organization that helps with an issue under this SDG. There's many organizations that helps with the issues regarding this SDG, but today I would like to specifically talk about the World Wildlife Fund, or also known as WWF. WWF was founded in 1961 by Victor Stollen, who identified the urgent need for an international organization to raise funds for conservation. The concept was then pitched to Max Nicholson, Director of British government, who eagerly accepted the challenge. In the same year, the United Kingdom, Switzerland, and the United States established the Three Nations Peace, now known as National Organization. Since then, WWF has known to become one of the world's largest and most respected independent conservation organizations, with 50 million supporters in operation in over 100 countries across 5 continents. One of the issues under the 15th SDG that has been solved by the WWF is the extinction of giant pandas. Poaching and habitat destruction for farming and tourism are among the threats to giant pandas. To save the giant pandas and its habitat, WWF has collaborated with the Chinese government National Conservation Program. This program has resulted in panda reserve covering more than 3.8 million acres of forest. Since then, WWF has assisted the Giant Panda Reserve and Wildlife Corridor to connect isolated panda population, as well as collaborative with local communities to develop sustainable livelihood while minimizing their impact on the forest. As a result of this effort, the number of panda reserves has increased to 67, protecting nearly two-thirds of all worldwide pandas. In my opinion, the WWF generally does some great work and has made a significant impact on nature conservation. A lot of their work is behind the scene. For example, negotiating with companies and government to reduce their environmental impact. Although their overall impact is quite hard to quantify, you'll see them present when habitats are at risk. And it is great to have a large voice standing up for nature. It is true that I think that WWF is a very reliable organization. However, we shouldn't only rely on them in saving the nature. We, as individuals, are also responsible in protecting our nature. For example, we should reduce, reuse, and recycle, plant trees, conserve water, green your commute, use energy wisely, and many more. If you think that it wouldn't make any changes, then you're wrong. Little changes do make a big difference, and that little changes starts with you. Now, I've finally come to the end of my speech. To recap, I've discussed Goal 15 of Sustainable Development Goal, which is Life on Land, and its elaboration. I also have pointed out the actions taken by the World Wildlife Fund, WWF, that relates with the SDG. To sum up, nature is essential for our emotion, physical and psychological well-being. Nature reminds us that we are a part of a larger picture and that it is not just about us as individuals. Hence, why we humans need to save nature. And with that, I end my vlog with thank you.